MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the San Antonio Missions and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Skeeter, Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Diddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out. But meanwhile, the run is in to score. Ready for another chance. Skeeter, Diddy. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Skeeter, Diddy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Boy, nice hit, nice hit.
Into the box, Skeeter, Diddy. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
On a line to shortstop. Stepping into the box, Skeeter, Diddy. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Make something happen for us.
Line drive to left. Franklin is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Digging in, Skeeter, Diddy.
Now batting, left fielder, Skeeter, Diddy.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Coming to the plate now, Skeeter, Diddy, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
I see it. Drive it. Let's go.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Right here.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Meadows comes up with it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Now batting, Skeeter, Diddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty,
Hey,
but
like
this
you
guy's
can
got
out there,
burner
kiddo.
wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's
Oh,
part
nice
of what
rip,
makes
nice
him
rip.
successful.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Now back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Stepping in, Skeeter,
fielder.
Diddy. He's 1 for
Skeeter.
2 in the
Pitch,
ball
try
game.
Diddy.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
First delivery to him on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is, D-Row, you want to win these kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the teams you're supposed to beat up on and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
In now, Skeeter, Diddy. He'll
Now
swing
batting,
it from the left
the left
side
fielder.
right here.
And this is the
Skeeter.
side of the plate this guy
Diddy.
loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley.
Kid.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's going to get there. And he's in at third now.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Oklahoma City jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mitchell White takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Rogers is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Minor League Baseball is live and on
And
the
now,
air on the
we
show
welcome
tonight. The first of this
your
3-game
Iowa
weekend series
Cubs.
between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Oh, big dog.
Stepping
you
up
win.
to the plate,
The
Skeeter,
left fielder.
Diddy. He'll get us
Diddy.
started in this one
Hey, one
under
time,
the
right now.
lights.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
go.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a
Nice win,
classic
nice
case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Ready now, Skeeter, Diddy. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Skeeter. Diddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Baez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. Standing in, Skeeter, Diddy.
batting,
He flew out
the
in his
left
last at-bat.
And with
Skeeter.
his speed, he's one of
Diddy.
those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Hey, come on
Stepping
now.
up
One
now,
time.
Skeeter,
Now batting,
Diddy, as the
the
switch
left
hitter
fielder.
will take his cuts
Skeeter.
left-handed here.
Diddy.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has
Hey,
more
let it
pop,
fly.
more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ayala on the move. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he will make it all the way around. Digging in and looking for more.
Now batting,
Skeeter,
left
Diddy.
fielder.
He went deep earlier,
Skeeter,
and he's 2 for 4 to
Diddy.
this point.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
From the stretch. Swing, line,
you
drive.
drove
That's
that
going to
one.
be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever. On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. The plate, Skeeter, Diddy, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
So striding forward now Skeeter, Diddy. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. A runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. But this will land untouched.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Come on, Iowa.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line towards center field. Ayala has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Skeeter, Diddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he will make it back to second. Striding in, Skeeter, Diddy, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Skeeter, Diddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The first baseman,
Find a gap.
Garrett.
Find a gap.
Cooper.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for.
It's our house, baby. Hey, let her rip right here. He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. And he misses with it. Ball 4.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Wait.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Striding into the box, Skeeter, Diddy. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Skeeter, Diddy.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slap hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The New Orleans Baby Cakes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in the switch hitter, Skeeter, Diddy, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Skeeter, Diddy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move. So stepping in, Skeeter Diddy 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Diddy.
First pitch on its way. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he'll get in there safely. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Skeeter Diddy. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit on the ground down the first baseline. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now. Coming to the plate now, Skeeter Diddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. Manti ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now. And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Baby Cakes took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jose Arena earns his 5th winner of the year. Sean Burnett hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, Skeeter Diddy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Baby Cakes, the left fielder, Skeeter Diddy.
First pitch on its way.
Here we go.
There's a drive out to left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Diddy is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Standing in, Skeeter Diddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Frank is there to put it away for out number 1. At the plate, Skeeter Diddy.
Left fielder, Skeeter Diddy.
Good one right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Skeeter
with a baby
Diddy.
cake,
He flew out in his
the
last
left fielder.
at-bat.
And with his
Diddy.
speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He's set and the pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Leading off the inning,
Leading
Skeeter
off with a
Diddy,
baby cake,
and they'll need him to get
the left
something
fielder.
going here.
This thing's
Skeeter,
far from over,
Diddy.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Roll is there. One pitch, one out.
Putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Reno Aces led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Cody Reed earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 47 wraps it up for the save, his 30th. The game's future stars are on
And now,
display as minor league baseball
your
comes
way.
your way on the show.
Baby
Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Reno Aces and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Baby
Ready
cake.
now, Skeeter
The left
Diddy.
fielder.
He'll lead things off
Diddy.
here in the bottom half of the first.
Stay hot now. Let's go, Diddy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out. Stepping in, Skeeter Diddy,
Leading
as the
off
switch
with
hitter
a
will
baby
take his
cake,
cuts
the
left-handed
left
here.
fielder.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here we go.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Yeah, in today's game,
Skeeter.
certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
So coming to the plate,
Leading
Skeeter
off with
Diddy.
a baby
He'll
cake.
swing it from the left side
left
right
fielder.
here.
Well, if you're looking
Diddy.
for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once
Now
again,
batting.
Skeeter Diddy.
The left
He
fielder.
flew out in his last at-bat.
Skeeter.
And with his
Diddy.
speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Settling in now,
Now
Skeeter Diddy.
the left
He's 1
fielder.
for 4 for the game.
Skeeter Diddy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Here we go.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Runners off for second. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Reno Aces jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Number 94 earns win number 7 on the season. Number 47 records the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.